In today's video, I am going to teach you how to remove author from the file properties in Excel. This is a quick and practical task, especially if you are sharing a spreadsheet and you want to remove personal metadata that Excel may include automatically. The author field is one of the most common details that appear in file properties, and it can show up in places where you might not expect it. By following these steps, you can inspect the workbook and remove the personal information that is detected. First, click the File tab on the ribbon menu. This tab is usually located at the very top left of your Excel window. Clicking it opens the Backstage view, which is where Excel provides tools for saving, sharing, and managing workbook information. Take a moment to look for the File tab and confirm that the Backstage screen has appeared, because the next options are found there. Next, click the Info choice on the left vertical panel. In the Backstage view, the left side shows different categories such as Info, New, Open, and more, depending on your version of Excel. When you select Info, Excel displays details about the workbook, including file statistics and privacy-related tools. This is the area where the inspection feature lives, so it matters that you choose the Info section before continuing. After that, locate and click the Check for Issues button under Inspect Workbook. On the Info screen, you should see a section labeled Inspect Workbook, along with a button that says Check for Issues. When you click this button, Excel prepares a list of inspection options. This step is important because it triggers the menu you need in order to start removing unwanted metadata. Now, from the pop-up drop-down list choices, select Inspect Document. As soon as you click Inspect Document, Excel opens the Document Inspection tool. This tool scans the current workbook for information types that may be considered sensitive or personal. The goal here is not to change your spreadsheet content, but to remove specific properties that Excel stores behind the scenes. Once the inspection tool opens, you will see an options wizard. In that wizard, select the option labeled Check Document Properties and Personal Information. This tells Excel exactly what categories to look for during the scan. It is the key selection for removing details like the author field, because that information is part of document properties and personal data. Then click the Inspect button located at the bottom of the wizard page. The Inspect button starts the scanning process, which may take a few moments depending on the workbook size. While you wait, keep an eye on the results area. Excel will then show you what it detected and whether there are items that can be removed. After the scan finishes, look for detected personal details in the results list. Next, click the Remove All button next to the detected personal details. This button is designed to strip out the items Excel found in the categories you selected. The wording Remove All indicates that it will remove all detected entries for those data types, rather than handling them one by one. When you do this, your workbook stays the same in terms of content, but the metadata is anonymized. Finally, close the inspection tool and save your newly anonymized datasheet document. Closing typically returns you to the Excel Backstage view or back to your workbook screen, depending on your version. Saving is essential because the changes only take effect once the workbook is written with the updated properties removed. When you save, use the normal save method you prefer so that the workbook updates properly. Mini-Dwid. You have removed the author information from the file properties in Excel by inspecting the workbook, selecting the correct property category, removing the detected personal details, and then saving your file.